Hello, my babies. This is Mrs. Agnello from the past. I'm coming to you from last week. Today is Tuesday, February 23rd, and I have some exciting work for you to do while I take care of my health. I miss you desperately. But today you are going to not be able to miss me because you're going to be so busy with something really exciting. Today you are meeting a Sandra Cisneros story. As I mentioned before, we're doing our 10 plus weeks of Socratic seminars. This is your next story. What you're going to do with this story is actually be evaluated on your annotations. So read it well, do good annotations. This is a thing. I'm doing this. Okay, I wrote this lovely note to you. I'm also doing this. This is a lot of the stuff that you will actually see in high school. I've seen it done in high schools. I want you to be prepared for that. So as you read this story, I think you'll really enjoy it. It's quite a short story, and it's very much what we call a slice of life story. It relies on description. There's not a plot. It is not a plot-driven story. This is much more about showing a moment in time, just a brief moment in time, and capturing this person's feelings about her friend. As you go through the story, I think there are two things that you will find challenging and tricky. Towards the bottom of the first page, you see a point where the young woman gets her finger caught in the laundry wringer. So this would be before washing machines were available, at least to this family. And so what they would do is they would take a machine, so they would wash it all by hand, and they would take a machine that looked like two rolling pins, so imagine two rolling pins together, and they would turn a crank, and the fabric would go through, and it would wring it out. So ultimately what happened is this young woman's finger got in there, and it was like, roller. So it was rolling over her finger, and it hurt. Not a huge detail, but I know that that can be confusing. The other thing that you might find a little bit challenging is when it mentions that they are going to put mercurochrome on her leg, with smiley faces on her mercurochrome knees, blah, blah, blah. Mercurochrome is kind of like old school Neosporin, but it's colored. It's orange in color, and you paint it on with like kind of a little paintbrush. It's almost got the same form factor as a bottle of nail polish. So imagine that, but it's like Neosporin nail polish. It's weird, but it's not for your nails. It's for boo-boos. Okay? Boo-boos, as we do. So after you're finished reading and annotating this story, I've developed some questions for you. This is a throwback to when we were doing at the beginning of the year all the close reading stuff. So we're starting small, just basic understanding. Write a summary. Show me that you get it. As you move further, you're going to do some interpretations, making sure that you are able to analyze and interpret this text. And moving further, you're going to do a little bit deeper analysis and even some synthesis, although it is labeled wrong. So what I want you to do is really make sure that you are focusing on this. You will be working with your reading partner. If you are partnerless today because you are not assigned, because you're the extra life, or your partner is absent, figure it out. Nobody's working alone on this. I really need you to work with a partner on this. And really do your best to enrich your partner's experience here. At the end of class, I'd like you to go to Google Classroom and answer a question in the same way that we have in the past. So you're going to make sure that you answer the question and then respond to at least 2 answers by your teammates, okay? I want you to be having a conversation, and in this way, I can see what you're doing. Don't lose this. You'll be doing another task with this tomorrow on Wednesday during class, and this will also be a Socratic seminar. This will be due Monday of next week. So this will be due Monday, February 29th as a Socratic seminar. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. I probably won't get back to you ASAP because I'm handling my health stuff and I don't know where my mind is going to be. So ask the substitute teacher. Remember, though, that you are in charge of your own education. So make this time useful. Do your best work. And I will see you in a week. Bye, babies.